My name's Daver, and welcome to my shop. So I just finished filming the intro and outro to my latest video, which should be out by the time you see this, and it was about milling up some logs from a tree that was taken down in my yard. Don't follow any of the things that I'm doing in this video because I have no idea what I'm doing. And turning them into hopefully usable lumber in the next couple years once they fully dry out. You can also carve lumber that is still green or wet, and I might try doing that in the meantime while I wait for the good boards from the logs to fully dry. So somehow it's already October and this year has flown by. October marks the 2-year anniversary of this YouTube channel. This is Daver Made. I just wanted to say, for those who have been following all along, I appreciate your support, and without you, I wouldn't be where I'm at. Now, the one thing I will say is that YouTube is a grind. It is extremely difficult to consistently put out videos, especially build videos. Now, build videos take a long time. My last build video, which was the dog outhouse, took me almost 2 months to build the actual project, film, and edit. And that kind of slows me down. So I think going forward, I'm gonna be looking towards videos that have a quicker turnaround time. I'm gonna still do build videos, but I want to increase the amount of videos I put out for the channel, and I'm probably gonna be trying some new things going forward in the next year. If you haven't seen already, I put out a new build video, and it is an outhouse for my dog, which it's actually an outhouse for yard cleanup stuff like a pooper scooper, bags, other things like that, maybe some of his toys, and I may have overbuilt it. But if you haven't checked that video out, please do so. Maybe it'll give you some inspiration to make something for your dog or other animals that might be large that you keep on your property, hopefully legally. For that project, I didn't have any plans. I just kind of winged it. That made the project more fun, more challenging, and also took a lot longer. But that said, I think it was a pretty cool build, and it looks really nice in my yard right now. So if you haven't checked out that video, please go and check it out now and share it with somebody. Maybe other people will get some entertainment out of it. So I know I mentioned I wanted to make a bunch of different types of videos from what I've already been making. So right now I make my tool review videos, my build videos, and my shop vlog style state of the shop videos, which is this one right here. I generally kind of write down all of my ideas in an app on my iPhone, and as they come to me, I just kind of jot them down in a list. So here are some ideas that I'm thinking for going into the future for this channel. And let me know in the comments which ideas sound good to you. So I still plan on making my build videos, the state of the shop videos, whether anyone watches them or not, my tool review videos, which are very popular. Other videos that I was thinking about are doing videos like where you can get cheap tools. Not cheap tools, but tools for cheap. Like a video showing where I've gotten my tools from that might help a newer woodworker. Looking at doing some Harbor Freight tool hauls. So just picking a certain amount of money and seeing what I can get and maybe make a project with it. I don't know. The goal is to let people know that woodworking doesn't have to be expensive. I just want to show people that woodworking is affordable if you know where to find tools for cheap and you think a little bit outside the box, pun intended. There is a barrier to entry that people believe is difficult to overcome when it comes to woodworking. People think that you have to have the best tools and they have to be super expensive, but that's not the case. And I think I want to make more videos showcasing that. Yes, over the last few years, I've been upgrading my tools to more expensive, more professional-ish tools, but that is not needed. And I started with hand-me-down tools, used tools, tools that were from Harbor Freight. So it is possible to start woodworking on a budget. Another video is restoring my old lathe. It's been like 2 years since I've had it, and I said I was gonna redo it earlier this year in my shop tour video, and I never did. My goal is in 2022 to restore this. that is definitely on the list because I would love to start turning on that old lathe and making some new things. But I need to restore it first to make sure it's safe and doesn't electrocute me, because then no more YouTube channel and no more me. Now, I had an idea for doing a one board project where I just take one board, buy it at Home Depot, and try to make something out of it. I don't know how fun that would be for me, and I don't know how interesting that would be for anybody, but these are just ideas. I'm spitballing here. I've been collecting bottle caps since I was in high school, so over 20 years, just in case, I needed them for the apocalypse. I thought about making something out of those. I have like multiple 5-gallon buckets worth. That's an idea, but I really don't know what to make. Some kind of mosaic, or maybe I can put them on the floor in the garage and epoxy over them. Maybe, we'll see. That's an idea. IKEA clone ideas. I know there's probably some videos out there, but making some IKEA clones for cheap, compare the prices and the quality and see what I can do. That's another idea. I want to document the first dovetails that I hand cut. Believe it or not, and I know this removes my woodworking card, but I haven't made any hand-cut dovetails. And to be honest, there's something about dovetails that makes me nauseous. I don't know what it is, but maybe I can have a video where I make them for the first time, and we'll document what happens there. So let me know what you think. Any other ideas? I just want to make the channel more entertaining for you, but also for me. I'm going to be selfish here. I want to have fun making these videos because they are difficult to make, and I'm using my free time, my nights to make these videos. In addition, this is a segue to starting my own woodworking business, and we're going to go over here to talk about that. You might be wondering why I went over here. I just wanted to change it up because it's really boring just talking straight at the camera in one location. So if you're making a YouTube video, pro tip, change your background to hopefully break up any kind of monotony in your video. I mentioned in a previous video that I started my own woodworking business, and I am currently in a shop that sells handmade goods, selling those items with other local makers, which I think is awesome. So it's been over a month, and so far I've made 0 sales. Now, it's just in a store, a physical location, and to be honest, that is a lot on me. I could be posting more on social media, advertising it more, and also I really need to sit down and set up my shipping for my website and the online sales, especially before the holidays. My hope is to get it together and make sure I can get some sales before the holidays. So it's been challenging trying to balance everything: life, day job, family, YouTube, and a woodworking business, in addition to some other things that I do on the side, such as I picked up mountain biking. But luckily, the season's about to end. That said, I think I really need to focus and allocate my time appropriately and make sure that I can get content out there. I'm also not utilizing Instagram or TikTok as much as I used to, and I'll be honest, they are exhausting. It's a lot harder than it looks. The business is going slower than I thought, but I know that I bear the responsibility to pick it up, and I should probably share it on this channel, but I'm not quite there yet, and that is probably another thing that's holding me back. But once the website's up and running, I will share that with everybody. Well, that is enough for this state of the shop. Oh wait, I actually forgot. That's not it for the state of the shop. I have some shop stuff. Hold on. So in this month's segment called Shop Stuff, I picked up a trauma kit for my shop. Now, you might be thinking, hey, you're not going into combat or anything like that. Why do you need a trauma kit? Well, I think it's very important, especially using power tools that can cut off limbs, that you have a trauma bag.
Now stand aside, worthy adversary.
'Tis but a scratch.
A scratch? Your arm's off.
No, it isn't.
God forbid anything happen to me or anyone else in the shop. You want to be prepared. You want to make sure that you're ready for anything. So, semper paratus, get a trauma kit for your shop. All right, so I just realized I was looking at the monitor that's on the side of my camera. Don't do that. When you make YouTube videos, don't do that. I have no idea why I was just staring at myself. Probably checking focus, but I digress. That is it for this month's State of the Shop. I appreciate you watching, and I appreciate your support. Please like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And until next time, take care.